Welcome everyone. Welcome to the channel. And today I want to take you guys with me on a walk through Paris. So I start walk from my place in the 13th arrondissement. I don't really have a plan, I just walk across the city and discover some different places and enjoy the atmosphere, some art and all. It was absolutely beautiful and stunning. So, as I start walking, I immediately feel that Paris is a city that you really have to experience on foot. Like when I'm walking, I have time to look around and I notice some building, the cafes, the people, the little shop, and all the small detail that I would probably miss if I were taking the metro or sitting in a taxi. I'm slowly making my way towards Saint Michel and Notre Dame. As I get closer to the center, I start feeling more and more surrounded by history, and I know that this is one of the oldest part of Paris. The early history of the city is connected to the Ile de la Cité and the Parisis. That's the people who gave Paris its name. But honestly, I'm not thinking about date or historical fact because I have no idea. Need to double check all of that. And I'm thinking about how strange and beautiful it feels to walk somewhere that have existed for so many centuries. Like, wow. I look around and imagine how many people have walked through this same street before me. And I was like, wow, for a century, and it's still like beautiful. And at the same time, everything around me feels completely alive. It's like people everywhere, shop, cafes, some artists, musicians, tourists, and locals. Amazing. Like I see street art on the wall and different kind of art in the shop and gallery, and I really enjoy that. I have this beautiful old building, but right next to them I can see something modern, also creative. It makes Paris feel like a city that is constantly changed while still keeping in history. I continue walk toward the Louvre, and when I finally see it, I have this feeling of being very, very small. Like the Louvre is huge. It's really, really big. Like, from the outside, there's like wall, like building, like it looked like a fortress, something like that. And I went on inside. It's big, it's like enormous, and I know that it wasn't always like a museum. It used to be a palace also, but then nowadays it become the museum for us to visit. I find that really interesting because when I'm looking at Louvre, I'm not just looking at the building, beautiful building. Like I'm looking at a place that has changed with Paris itself. I mean, sorry for my English, it's a little bit bad. I'm still learning on Duolingo, but that's okay. I can keep going. Um, so there's so many different kings live here, and different generations pass through here, and eventually the royal palace become a museum that millions of people visit. Standing there, making me think about how much history can exist inside one building for so many years. Like that's crazy. But I don't stay focused on the history for too long, so I continue walking. As I walk through the city, I start noticing like the Haussmannian building. Like this building is one of the things that immediately make me feel like I am in Paris. because it's pretty unique. It's unique. Large street, the stone facade, the balcony, the tall windows, the tall doors. Everything looks so elegant. And I know that much of Paris is created during the 19th century when Napoleon gave permission to Haussmann, the architecture, the responsibility to transforming the city into an art. And I like the idea that Paris, um, looking at today, is partly the result of that huge transformation. But again, I'm not trying to memorize any history. Just let's go. Simply enjoy what I'm seeing. Sometimes I just stop. Sometimes I just take some picture. Sometimes some small video. Sometimes I just like sit and have a meditation and just look around and it's actually it's depend on how you feel about the place and the city. You can like just go and sometimes you just want to just sit and think and question like how how people build all this kind of stuff and sculpture all this statue and all that is it's crazy, and sometimes you just like want to look around and I really enjoy like walking and see building and all. I don't have like constantly move from one attraction to another. I just like stop whenever something like catch my attention and I stay there for minutes or hours like after walking for quite long time I start getting hungry, so I go to a Japanese restaurant near Opera. I order some ramen, rice with curry, and a drink. And after walking for hours, this food feel incredible. Like I'm tired, I'm hungry, and finally I get to sit down and have my nice meal. It's actually a nice moment because I can just like relax for a while. My legs is also like dead, like you know. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm Asian, so I'm in Paris, but I'm eating Japanese food. Like you already know, Paris is not about um, just French culture. I think nowadays Paris is like a mixed culture. It's an international city where so many different culture come together. After dinner, I go back to the Louvre, and my stomach was so full, and I was so tired from walking the whole day. I find a little place and there I fall asleep. It was so nice. Like I was like uh I I was like laying down on my backpack and watch the sky and boom. That's pretty fast. Like, it's quick. It's so quick like, and when I woke up, it's already like sunset. The atmosphere has already changed. The sun is already going down. The light is become softer. It's getting dark, and the sky is like it become like it was like golden, like it's like golden hours, And then I start walking around. I like I don't want the day to end yet. Like I just continue walking. I saw the Eiffel Tower, so I decided to continue walking toward the Eiffel Tower. As I walk, I feel more relaxed, and I already spent so many hours like walking. I'm tired. Like I'm give my all, but I don't mind. It was a good day, like a beautiful day, and I'm just enjoying the moment. Eventually, I reach Pont Alexandre 3, and this is probably my favorite moment of the whole walk. Like I stop there. I don't feel like going anywhere. I just want to stay for a little while, and the sky is turning pink. La Seine is reflecting the light. It's absolutely beautiful. The Eiffel Tower is in the distance, but everything look almost unreal. Like, the boat crossing and all. I just stand there and looking at the view. At this moment, I don't think about history. I don't think about how many kilometers I walk. I don't think about what I have to do next. Like, I just sit there, relax, and enjoy the moment. And I think this is what I really like about traveling. Like, sometimes you don't need to do anything special. You you don't need to visit another monument to take another picture. Sometimes you just need to stop and just look, standing like there and look around you, enjoying the moment. Like, it's amazing. All right, guys. Uh, thank you for your time and have a good evening.